Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. If you want to get crazy strong, watch this video. Before I get into this topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. If you need coaching, I'd love to work with you. Check out the link down below. So you want to get strong. All right, you want to get crazy strong. Maybe you're passionate about muscle building, but you want to get strong. You want to get as strong as you can. Maybe it's only on one lift. Maybe you want to get the bench press strong. Maybe you want to get all of your pressing strong. Maybe you want to be a fucking freak and get everything strong. Your deadlifts, your squats, your dumbbell rows, everything. What is the key to getting strong? Now, I made a short video yesterday and I posted it up on YouTube and I posted it up on social media about patience, about how building strength can feel many times that we are plateauing, that it's not going very quickly at all. We can add a rep every 6 weeks to our top set and it can feel like a plateau. But the thing with strength building is this. That's the grind zone. That's the quality zone. That's the consistent zone. If you are in the zone where you're only adding a rep to your big lifts every 6 weeks, every 7 weeks, every 8 weeks, but you keep this up for a long period of time, that is the golden zone to be in. That's the zone you want to live in. That's the zone you're going to thrive in. That's the zone you want to sustain for as long as possible. Because the key to building strength is to string year after year after year of training back to back to back to back over a long period of time. Staying healthy, staying injury-free, and maintaining that slow, steady progress over time. If you want to get crazy strong and you're expecting to have these spurts, right, where you're just gaining plus ones week in and week out, you have it all completely backwards. It doesn't work like that. The way it works is you enter the grind zone, you start out as a newbie, as a beginner, and you make rapid progress, and maybe you get your bench up to 185 or 225 and everything feels good, and you're just crushing progress and you're feeling unstoppable, unbeatable, and you start to believe that this is the way things are going to be moving forward forever, the end. But this is not the case. At this point, that is where real strength building begins. This is where the grind begins. This is where things get into lifters' heads and they start to believe that they're doing something wrong or they need to change things. Hey, big, hairy, ugly dude, my bench press, I've only seen 1 rep increase in 7 weeks. What am I doing wrong? Well, if you take this out, if you project this over the course of 3, 4, 5 years, if you're benching 185 to 225 right now and you're only adding 1 rep to your bench top set, over the course of 3, 4, 5 years, you're going to be benching 360 pounds to 400 pounds. Now, here's the point of this video. If you want to get strong like all those people you see on YouTube Fitness, like all those people you see on Instagram, the guys that just inspire you and motivate you, if you want to get strong like them, you need to understand that once the newbie period is done, once that break-in period is done, that initial romance period, those guys have a long period of time where they are grinding 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. You can't go from a 200-pound bench and expect to add 60 to 70 pounds to your bench every year for 10 years because we would be benching 800 pounds. It doesn't work like that. The game is pretty much reach 200 pounds on your bench or whatever arbitrary number, and it's slow, 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 feels impossibly slow, but you continue to push forward and push forward and push forward year in and year out, maybe adding 35 pounds 1 year, 30 the next, 20 the next, 30 the next, and then finally you wake up 5 years later and you're benching 350 pounds. That's how the game is played. Now, there's always going to be somebody that's going to drop a comment down below and beat their balls and, beat their chest and elevate their balls or big juicy testicles and try to tell you how they made rapid progress and they're a superstar and they rocketed up to 350 on the bench, and everybody else should have those expectations. Let me tell you something, this is bullshit. Those are outliers, those are freaks. They're the 1% of the 1%. The rest of us have to grind. The rest of us are going to have to live in that grind zone. We're going to have to get it out of our heads that rapid progress is a thing. And we're going to have to get in there, and we're going to have to cherish every single +1. The point of this video was, if you want to get strong, if you want to get crazy strong, listen to this advice. And the advice is, you need a 5-year plan. You need a 7-year plan. You need a 10-year plan. You need a long-term plan. You need to focus on staying healthy, and you need to understand the process. You need to be patient, and you need to understand you are not plateauing. You don't need to jump around like a crazy person, changing workouts every couple of weeks because you're not seeing a +1. You're not seeing a rep increase every 2 to 3 weeks. This is nonsense. It's not going to happen. It's not reasonable. It's a fairy tale. I want you guys to spend some time looking at a 1-rep max calculator. Just Google 1-rep max calculator. If you put in a number, let's say it's 180 by 5 reps, and whatever 1-rep max that spits out, if you add 1 rep to that calculator, it's going to bump your 1-rep max projection by at least 5 pounds. Now, if you're expecting to add 2 to 3 reps a month to your top set of bench press, you're expecting to add 10 to 15 pounds to your bench press a month as somebody that's benching 180 to 200 pounds right now, or kind of that intermediate or early intermediate stage. So you're expecting to add 120 to 180 pounds to your bench as an intermediate during the next year. You're expecting to move from 180 to 200 up to 300 to 350 in a year, and that's not going to happen unless you are an outlier. What's typical is that you're going to be at 180 to 200, and you're going to wake up 5 years from now and you're going to bench press 300, 315. This is not meant to be a depressing video. I don't want you guys to get all boo-boo-eyed, right? But that's just the reality. It's just the way things work. The strong guys will look back and they'll say, the reason why I am strong is because when I finished those beginner gains, it was grind, 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 stay as healthy as you can. You're always going to pick up those aches, pains, and strains, but it is really grind, stay healthy, grind, stay healthy for at least 5 years. If you want to get strong, understand the game is time. Be patient, don't panic, stay in the game, play smart, be safe, and just grind on. So guys, let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a great day.